man.
I look about right.
I sold stuff that I didn't know if it worked or not. I sold stuff that I just made prices up on it.
Now, all right, now forward. Now we go forward. You ready? Come on. Here we go. Come on. Don't. Oh my God. Who didn't get enough sleep this morning?
Me. I told you.
What time did you have to get up?
Well, I didn't have to get up, but I got up about 7:30.
That's
early for me. It's early for me.
Well, I'm sure the sun was up too, wasn't it?
Part of it.
Yeah, part of it was. Howdy, y'all. I'm Mr. Holga.
And I'm Todd Puckett.
And this is Don's Used Photo Equipment.
Yep. And I just want to tell you off the bat, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We don't know what it is.
A lot of stuff to talk about in a very short amount of time.
We don't have a short amount of time.
Well, we only have so much tape.
Look, I took a bathroom break, so we'd be ready to just
speaking of bathroom breaks, we had a very, very super busy day today. And I want to say right off the start, right off the bat, thank you for taking a shower first thing in the morning.
Yes,
because we were all helping set up stuff up, which we're going to talk about in a second. We were setting things up, but you stopped to go take a shower.
I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's what you do. So let's go ahead and talk about today. As we're recording this today, right now. I think this was a super success. Today was the sidewalk sale.
The sidewalk sale.
Oh my gosh, was there people here?
There were people down the street.
I don't know that I've ever seen your store this crowded before in my life. There is at least, I don't know, 4 people in here.
Yeah. When the doors opened,
there was way more than 4 people.
When the doors opened, there were 4 people.
No, there were people who ready to be here before the scheduled time. They came from afar.
Greenville.
They came from yonder,
Ooh.
Texas.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, the last guy that just left, he said a friend of his who lived in California
told him to come to the sale.
Go to Don's, buy stuff. And he did. He came here, he bought stuff. But he was the last guy to leave.
This was super. I think we had a fantastic time. Hand me one of those from that little black bag right there. This was as far as
I will tell you. I think that we had more transactions in this one day than at any other day that we have had.
Yes, and of course, this is the kind of fun that I had, y'all. Yep. I made these cards of Todd. This was from the Beard episode.
Yes, a good episode.
And this is the Dolly mustache, not quite the goatee, but still.
This is the best look that we had.
This was a good photo.
The one of the best looks.
But we passed these out to everybody so that they could get the social media stuff.
Yeah.
Which you're watching right now. Thank you very much.
Yes, Irving, all the information, all the different things you can see us on.
All of them.
Please subscribe, like, comment, share on YouTube. And if you don't like us.
How do you spell?
It's PHTT.
I didn't tell him. I didn't tell
Bill
him.
the cat.
I didn't tell him we were doing this. I went ahead and did this, and so it was kind of fun.
People were walking in with them. Nobody asked me for an autograph.
It says at the top of it, ask Todd for his autograph.
And nobody did, except him. He was the only one. You didn't.
Well, Scotty did.
I didn't get an
autograph. I told Scotty.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we had a lot of fun. I mean, you sold C-stands.
I sold everything.
Oh my gosh, you sold everything.
I sold things I didn't know about.
You sold light kits.
I sold...
you sold tons of film.
Lots of film.
Lots of
film. I mean,
it was a banner day.
It was not a record setting, but for the number of transactions in a day. Yeah. It was a record.
So this isn't really a video about gloating, but essentially, thank you guys for coming in, seeing the videos, and buying some stuff because this shop is important.
It's fun.
You know what? I was thinking the other day, we should. I know.
Was it outside of work?
It was outside of waking hours.
Okay.
I was thinking, what if you were the sponsor for these videos and we promoted your shop?
That's too much pressure for me.
Too much pressure.
I can't.
Because our videos could use a sponsor. It's like, what if customers came in and bought stuff?
Okay. Well, what would I do?
That would
we're gonna.
Anyways, I'm just teasing with it.
We're gonna have to have a meeting on that one.
It was a phenomenal day. There was probably twice as many people that I've ever seen here.
I honestly think no, it's more than twice. I honestly think that we had more people come into the store today.
Yeah.
Than probably our first swap meet at the DCP.
Ooh.
I had the number of transactions that I had.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people had friends with them.
Oh, yes.
So double that. And then there were a bunch of people, not a whole lot, but a bunch of people that came in and didn't buy anything at all.
Okay.
So you add all that together, it's well over 100 people came in.
You know what I was thinking? It would be cool if there were more tables outside with more stuff.
Oh my! If we had more,
because the stuff outside was so exciting.
It was so funny. Okay, this is we were going to talk about this. This is one thing. Yeah, Xavier was here with his stuff.
Yeah,
Xavier de Lampassas came in. He's a sales rep for a bunch of the products I have here. But he has his own stuff. So I said, come on down, give the people stuff to look at.
Yeah,
and he did. And he was sitting there, talking to people, and then he goes, we sold everything outside. We sold all the C-stands we had outside. We sold the Super Boom we had outside, which I've had for 6-7 years.
Oh, yeah. And it's gone.
It's gone. So we sold a bunch of stuff. And then Xavier goes, I'm going to take my stands outside. Walks outside, sells both of his stands.
They just sell.
Comes back, gets more stuff, takes it outside, sells it.
Everything that went outside sold.
Except for 2 things, I think. But everything he took outside sold. And everything he brought in with his Holga shirts, Mr. Holga had his own table out front. And he was greeting people.
He was the big scaring them off before they could come in the door. Well, Scotty was out there too.
Scotty was out there too.
A good job.
And he was doing his big text invitation, pointing to the door.
They were saying, how much is this? And we'd say, I don't know, ask Todd.
Ask Todd, yeah.
And so they had to come inside, they'd have to ask Todd.
Yeah. And the thing is that whenever people brought T-shirts, he sold his T-shirts, which are collector items now.
They're collectors, right? Because I'm never going to make 2019 or 2020 T-shirts. No, I will never make those shirts again.
Never again. So... What did he sell them at twice the price?
No. I sold them at cost.
Half the price.
I sold the cost.
That cost.
That's why they have.
And so we had, but people would come in and then go back out and buy the shirts or something. It was funny. We should have had the shirts come in and Xavier stuff outside. And we
had a blast today. Hilarious. It's great seeing a lot of people. Everybody was all masked up and social distancing. I couldn't have been happier with all of that. Yeah. It started out a little bit misty this morning, but it was very sunny this afternoon. It was a beautiful day.
Xavier bought his 10-foot by 10-foot pup tent, big orange thing.
Actually, I'm pretty excited for us to do this again sometime because I thought it was good.
Oh, yeah. Well, this was done for many reasons. One of them being our store has become like an archaeological dig. We just took the first layer off.
It's called the pandemic layer.
Yeah, we took the pandemic layer off and stuck it outside and moved a bunch of it. Yes. Now we got a whole nother layer that we can get to.
There's another layer to sift through.
Yes, and I am going to sift through those layers and find stuff that I've been looking for years.
Yes, long lost stuff. It is here. It's still here because nothing leaves on its own.
No.
Mom's not allowed to come up here and throw anything away. So, and Todd doesn't throw anything away. So it's still here somewhere.
Yeah, I think I threw a bag that was ripped and torn apart. It took me 2 days to throw that away finally.
I was looking for I've got the tool that actually makes these little roundy quarters. Yeah. I was looking for this.
We had that somewhere in our garage.
Well, I have one of those. Yeah. And I was looking for it at the house this morning and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Yeah. And so I was like, did Mrs. Holga throw this away? Where is it? And I eventually found it. And then, of course, she's not even in the house. And so I'm like, apologizing. Sorry. Because I put it in a different place. It was me. Yeah. I did it.
Now, the thing I looked at this, whenever I got this and I looked at it, and I said, then that was the best hairstyle that took the picture of. It was fun. We all loved this one, the Salvador Dali look. But what do you think would make this better? Peel it. Stick it. If these things.
He wants a peel and stick.
I want a peel and stick. So people.
Yeah, you need a picture of Todd, a magnet for your refrigerator. I'm sure that's what you need.
No, on the car. Put it on the sidecar window. People looking at it when they drive by.
Magnets can be next.
Magnets, just have sticking it on your refrigerator.
Well, we do have a lot to talk about.
We do.
So I'm going to jump into the next one here.
Okay.
Which is
Pete first.
The first item, and I have caught my white whale.
Wait. Now, one of the things,
it didn't kill me.
No, was
referring to
let's say an Holga with the Instax back.
No.
Oh,
you're trying to knock our memorial down.
I know. That thing went through a lot today, man.
People come in and they start crying. They tear up when they see that.
We
just knocked some stuff.
That's all right. It's fine. It survived.
No, I have caught my white whale. I found a Holga 135 pen.
Oh.
Now I've had this for about a week. I have not opened it yet. Yeah. So I was going to open it with y'all. Y'all, if you don't mind.
Oh, man.
Oh, I come armed, so you don't have to worry about me.
Man, alive.
I come armed.
You need a switchblade like that or something. They're legal now.
Well,
Did you know that?
I don't know that I need one.
Well, I mean, it's funny because you can get a gun, but you can't get a switchblade, and kind of going, what?
I know.
So, yeah, I think they're legal.
All right.
The butterfly.
Butterfly knife. So this is the Pan 135. Takes 135 film. I already have the Pan 120, or the 120 Pan, how it's called.
Yeah.
I have been looking for the. So I hit an eBay alert out there forever, and it went off.
A little ringy dingy went off.
Well, it was actually I rarely do I tell eBay to send me an email when new items pop up, because this one was so rare. I said yes, email me. And when I got the first email that I've got one, and it's like, as soon as I saw the email and I went in to just take a look at it, it's already bought and sold. I'm like, what? And the price was like $200.
Holy crap.
Holy schmoly. And it was gone.
Yeah.
And I was sitting at home, and
I'm going to lay back and listen to the story a little bit.
I was sitting at home, and I was just looking at eBay, watching a little TV, all that kind of good stuff. And I just said, and I looked, there it is. It's like, there's one right in the queue. And I look at it, I was like, and they had to buy it now for like $60, $70. I'm like, I can't pay it fast enough. Mine.
And you had to put a sprint on your finger, a splint on your finger to sit there because you broke it going so quick.
It's got more stuff.
Oh my gosh, more stuff.
I've got plastic. See, this one actually comes with two different. It comes with a pinhole.
A pinhole adapter.
A pinhole adapter.
And a strap.
So look at this. This is beautiful.
Oh, that is gorgeous. That's gorgeous.
Of course, it's the same lens as they all are, but this one, obviously, it's
a
wide 130.
No,
no. I am going to. This one is definitely going to be shooting Holga Week.
Absolutely. Pinhole. Are you going to shoot a pinhole or other?
Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to shoot an extra wide piece of film in here. It's got a nice spring-loaded back to it. It's all plasticky and cheap. I love it.
But it's so clean.
I know. Oh, it's got extra buttons down here. Now it has a B and an N. Now, of course, the B and the N. The B stands for bulb and the N stands for normal. But I call the B is blurry, because normally when you leave it on B, that's what you're going to get. And then it has a lock on. So I'm assuming that's what helps get this lens on or off.
Now you got a back cap on the back end of it, a pinhole.
A pinhole.
Front cap on the front end of it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take all this stuff off. Oh, look at that. So, and I don't know where you.
Well, it's gonna screw onto here.
I know, but I think you should be able to.
This is so cool, guys. This is I've been hunting this one for quite some time.
Yeah, of course you're not able to. I was sitting there looking for an aperture.
No, it's a pin.
I'm tired. Sorry.
He is so tired.
Oh,
this is going to be cool. So I'm going to shoot some photos with this, and in a future video I'll show you what I get. But this is awesome. I've been looking for this. Now I have it. All mine. All mine.
All right.
It's going to be great for the next Holga Week. Look out, he's got a knife.
I know. And then
he's just dropping a bunch of stuff.
I'm throwing it. I'm not dropping it. Dropping implies accidental.
All right. Well, that was my show and tell. What else do you have?
Oh my gosh. Well,
yeah. I like that.
There's so much stuff to talk about. I'm just trying to think. Today, what was sold? I mean,
he's still reliving the day. It was a big day.
When the door opened and people started coming in.
Before the door opened.
Well, before. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I actually saw him with the broom in his hand when I pulled up. I'm like, is that Todd?
Yeah, I was out sweeping.
I had people looking at that picture that they had to do a double take, not realizing it was you.
Yeah.
It's like, is this Todd?
It's
Todd.
Yeah, go back and watch the episode.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put the link above his head. Go see the beard episode. You'll see all the different layers,
the different stages of the cut down.
Yeah,
it was. But yeah, I got in here a few minutes before 10, and you were out there saying, "Oh yeah, he's here. Go in." I'm like, "Oh, let me get in first." So I ran back here. But I'm telling you, like, everybody came in and started, the initial rummaging through the pile stuff.
Yeah. And he starts freaking out when that happens.
I'm an only child, so
it's my toys. It's my toys.
My toys. And you probably heard that once or twice, didn't you?
I was the third child.
So I know, but I mean, you probably heard me out front. So stop, it's mine. But whenever there reached a point to where people were starting to line up to pay for what they got.
It was a conga line of people with credit cards.
For literally dun, 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 1 hour. Yeah, I was just taking it, going over, shoving the card in.
That was such a terrible problem.
I suffered. Came back over, handed it to him, got the next customer, went over, shoved it in.
Yeah.
Rang it up, pulled it out, came over for about an hour. I was just
back and forth. He was wearing the carpet thin right here, guys.
Going back and forth. And that's why I said that and I'm glad we had the tape at the beginning, because I just changed the tape out yesterday. I am very glad for that, because we probably went through 3/4 of that roll of just today. And then, so that was like an hour and a half. And then it slowed down a little bit.
You could catch your breath?
Yes.
We weren't doing it.
And then I could answer questions. And I went outside and answered some questions and came back and ordered pizza. And
I mean, our day was tough out there. Scotty and I were out there talking to the pretty girls, and that was it. That was really tough.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to go anywhere.
Nope.
They came to us.
They came to us. Yep.
Well, I do have a question, though. Would you like to explain something to me?
Man, okay.
Would you like to explain this to me?
Yes. Okay. Well, they still have.
They still have.
Some of these that they make and send out. So I got a few in. I had 10 of these in. And you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only sold 3 Pro Packs today.
Wow.
I honestly thought I would sell more, but I had them sort of hidden. We talked about it. You did at the very beginning. You did a little Instagram live thing.
Oh, that went off, got gangbusters too.
Did it really?
Yeah, it did.
I don't know. I went kind of anxious to go kind of look.
Oh, yeah. I made good fun of you. You haven't even seen it yet.
No, I haven't. I was just there waving Edge for Pro 400H 120. And you know what? I only sold 3 Pro Packs. And selling them at $65 a Pro Pack. Yeah. Now, how much are they selling on? Look, Scott, look that. We got an audience.
We have an audience of 1 again.
Scott's back. Look up and see how much on eBay, how much Fuji Pro 400H selling on eBay.
Oh, this is real-time information.
Throw those numbers out whenever you get there. But I'm sitting there going, you know what? On eBay, they're selling around $100 a Pro Pack.
Pro 400H.
Yeah. Pro 400H, 120.
I mean, the old price was what, $11 a roll?
Or no, $8.50 a roll.
$8.50 a roll?
Yeah, so 40 something. Whatever that is, right? 50 times 5, 40,
right.
250. And
I mean, it's not gone up that much higher. No, price. Right?
No. On eBay, they're around $100 a Pro Pack.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm sitting there selling at $65.
Did they put the word rare in front of them?
Yeah.
Limited edition.
I found 100, 120.
Yeah.
Wow.
Around $100. Right? That's sold. Not the asking prices. That's sold. And so I thought I'd sell more of that. But you know what? I did not sell that many. I sold 15 rolls. I sold the heck out of the out-of-date film.
I saw a lot of people leave with out-of-date film.
I had a box of like movie film. Box. The guy came up. He was like, man, he was in a bad way. So, and I gave him a price for it, which was a way more than fair price for it. Man, I could have gotten 4 times that amount. But he just yes,
I'll take it.
I'll take it all.
Give it to me.
And then he hurt his arm reaching for his billfold.
He sprained himself.
He sprained his arm reaching for it. Sold that. Got it out of there. Sold, like I said, sold a big box of movie film, which I thought somebody else would get. I held that for extraordinary, but never heard from them. So that was that. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
We tried. And but
going gone.
And then people were going through. I found another box whenever we were sitting and cleaning up of 35 millimeter film.
Yeah.
Probably sold half of that box today.
Really?
Sold a bunch of boxes out of this. Out of these 4 boxes over here,
guys, there is stuff here to buy. Stuff here. You have to come in and find
4x5. Somebody, it was like the out of date 4x5.
Yeah, I saw somebody walking out with a bunch of those.
Somebody came in and bought I had a bunch with.
Well, it's almost if they're going to shoot large format or something.
Yeah, who shoots large format?
I don't know, especially when it's out of date.
And
there's nothing but old pictures on there.
I probably sold a dozen exactly. I probably sold a dozen out of date 4x5 boxes.
Okay, well that's good.
And then it was just
this store is green. We're reusing
out of date stuff. Hey, look up the Instagram and see how many people saw our Instagram-y thing at the beginning this morning.
Like more than 150, guaranteed.
Give you
we
numbers
got quite
right here. Of course, you're not going to see it for a week, but we're just going to do this right here like we know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing. No. So,
people came in, and I did not hear one person complain about anything. Not
121 one. people liked it.
Yeah, 121 people liked it.
Or saw it.
How many people saw it?
As we quietly wait for the answer.
I know. It's like
this makes for some riveting video.
It only shows you, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't show me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But yeah,
I guess I'll take a look later.
Yeah, 121 likes in 5 hours.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. For us, I know there's people out there that do like 5,000 views in 2 minutes.
I think at least 2 people recognized me today.
They did.
They always recognize you, though.
Are you Mr. Holga? Yes.
Of course, while I'm in here talking about the videos, I just say, and Todd does a bunch of videos.
Yes.
I never admit to these things.
And, it was, I didn't hear one person complain about anything. And that was fun.
It was fun. And I think we're going to have to ramp it up next time because I think we had a lot of fun. I think this was a great event. And I think you're going to have to do it again.
Next time, I'm definitely going to have to be far more prepared next time.
Yeah. And we're going to have far more fun.
How much that anguishes me. Being prepared. Like this. We walk up and we're going to go, okay, what are we going to talk about? I don't know. Let's just sit down and start talking.
We'll figure something out.
And here we are. And so we're doing all that. And it's like, no, next time I'm going to have to be a little bit more organized because I think I could have sold more if I knew where things were.
Yes.
But if I knew what they were, I may have asked for more and not sold it.
I think more of your customers were expecting to see more like a camera show, and so they were expecting
a fire sale.
They're expecting to see a bunch of stuff on tables, I think next time you should give them a bunch of stuff on tables. But the hard part is getting prices on all this stuff. That's really the hardest part. That's insane.
So that's why I was just making
numbers up.
Well, yeah, that's a good way of saying
numbers.
It. Well, that's better than pulling them otherwhere. But yeah, I was just boatloads of numbers were just being pulled out of everywhere. But this is what was fun. The people that came in the store had a fun time. They were laughing. They were talking. They weren't angry about anything in life.
We were playing some nice music. We had an atmosphere going on.
We had music going on. It was like
it's almost as if he knew what he was doing.
Well, almost. We became close to being an actual camera store today.
Yeah.
The closest we've been in since probably opening.
Yeah.
It's just, I even gave everybody's credit card back this day. Today. Everybody got their credit card.
A single one?
Not one. There's one I still have, and they'll eventually come back and get it. But everybody got their credit card back. And it was, but like I said, everybody was upbeat, happy.
That's great.
They didn't have.
Thank you, guys.
They didn't have any burrs up their butts. It's just hilarious. They weren't sitting on it. It was great. It was relaxing. It was fun, and that was actually, I think, the third best thing out of it. And of course, what's the first two things? I cleared up. There's more.
There is more open space in the store.
That's the first thing. Now I am far more excited about that.
Yeah.
Than the second thing. There's more coin in the bank, so,
Scotty, is there more coin in your bank? There's not more coin in my bank.
I do. Hey, is there film in your pocket, though? Yeah. You got the thumbs up on that one. Then you say, yeah, got film in his pocket. And is there pizza in your stomach?
Maybe a slice. A slice.
You only eat one slice.
And you made me go drive to get it.
Yeah, but you made up for it. You didn't give me all the change back, so it worked out. And anyway, it was fun. It was a blast. And so the first two things, yes, more floor space is visible.
Yeah.
Money in the bank. Bills can be paid. Tonight I'm going to write checks.
Good. Yes.
Pay bills.
Yes.
And so Mr. Rent Man, Mr. Landlord, a check will be in the mail tomorrow. And then, but everybody was happy and had a blast and a fun time. And
well, in my continuing saga of the fact that I have been developing my own color film at home, so I am now to my 14th roll from the CS41 kit.
I heard you talking to people. Oh, this is
14th roll.
A lot of people.
Yes, I love that kit. I love that kit, and I actually love the color developing.
Yeah.
It's working out fantastic. Like I said, I'm to my 14th roll, and so was it 2 or 3 weekends ago? I went out to the Bug Acres Company. Essentially, it's a junkyard for Volkswagen Beetles.
Yes.
Okay, all Beetles.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
the junkyard was being closed down at the beginning of February, so I had to get out there. Now, not only am I a Beetle owner myself, I own a Super Beetle. My first car, still own it, fantastic.
I wish I still
but
owned my first car.
I had to get out there and go see this beautiful, beautiful junkyard. Now, I didn't take my D750 out there with me, my Nikon D750, which I love. Great camera, takes great pictures. Didn't take it. No, left it completely at home. I took my Nikon F100 and I brought rolls of Kodak gold film.
Love that film.
And I actually had it in my my case, the Kodak case. I actually just had it slipped in my back pocket.
Yeah,
Oh, and I thought I was just the king of the hill there.
Those were awesome cases.
So I thought maybe you would like to. I thought maybe you'd like to see my pictures.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Here, these aren't.
Wait.
These aren't really easily to look at.
Well, wait. You've got them all over the place. Oh, here we go.
Well, first of all, guys, one of the things I'd like to note that I'm really surprised every time Todd says this to me is that people get their pictures developed.
Yes.
And
Nikon F1.
They get them scanned by the like Lone Star or some other company, and then they don't want their negatives back.
I know.
What kind of a monster wouldn't want their negatives back?
Oh, it's
because
people.
This is the original right here. It doesn't get any more original than this.
That's right, man.
This is
the iCloud.
This is my print file archival sleeves. I put my lovely date on here. I say what camera. I give a small note of where I was. These are the original. You can't get any more original than this. I'm sorry, what you got? Barn, and that says Ivan.
Barn.
That's Mrs. Holga's horse.
Oh, yes.
So, anyways,
people ask for your negatives back.
Ask for your negatives back.
Put them in the archive sleeves, which I might have to buy more of. And get these things back, man.
Here.
I mean,
I'll show some of these pictures you guys online.
Yeah, baby.
But
we're talking.
I had a great time shooting a junkyard, and I only took a film camera with me, and I knew it was going to have great morning light. I knew it was going to have rusty cars, busted up cars.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Nasty.
Yeah, I like that.
Writing on them, missing parts. I mean, it was beautiful out there. It was absolutely beautiful out
there. My VW Bug story, I owned a 66 VW Bug with a 74 Super Beetle engine in it. Now, I always tell people, I said, do you know what the advantage of that was? Do you know?
Oh, it's a little bit bigger engine.
Yeah, but the advantage of that is that if you're at an incline or like this, and you're sitting there at a light and you're stopped, with a Super Beetle engine, you can actually go forward before you go back. Without it, you roll back before you start going forward. And I remember before we got that engine in there, it's like you got your foot on the gas and the brake at the same time, waiting for the light to change, to let go of the brake and give it the gas and not kill it.
And not go for
it. And not choke it.
Yeah, not choke it.
Not choke it. And so whenever we finally got a Super Beetle engine to replace it, and then I could sit there and when the light turned green, I could sit there and give it gas without having to worry about it dying on me or rolling backwards.
Right.
That's the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. The other thing, I'm telling you, this made me remember. High school.
There is at least a couple hundred dead buses, Beetles, Carmen Gias, Sirocco's, everything out there.
So,
awesome.
Yeah. So, high school, had an accident, tore the bumper with the light on it.
Yeah.
Clean off. Just like right off. And the lip of a pickup truck caught it and just yanked it right out of its socket. Out of its socket. You know how much it was to replace and repair the whole thing?
The whole bumper?
The whole bumper?
I don't know, what, $50?
Well, I had to get it painted and put on $150.
Oh, not bad.
$150 to replace the whole section right here. With the bumper.
that was 80s money, wasn't it?
70s.
Okay, so
70s money. Yeah. But I mean, still, the guy who hit it, was sitting there going. Glad it wasn't a real car.
$150 was a lot of money in 1970. Come on now.
Not for
that's as far as they go for.
Yeah.
That's Mrs. Holga and her horse.
The horse.
But that was the XP too, though.
But so those are great. So it was awesome because it was hilarious.
Did you hear? He said my photos are great. I heard him. He said it.
No, the story. I said the story was awesome.
He didn't diss my photos this time,
People, guys. You gotta listen to words, man. Listen to words. No, but they were fun. They brought back great memories, and that was fun.
And that my photos brought back great memories.
They did.
For you.
And that is the truth.
And that's what I achieved.
And
that's fun. Why I still have my negatives.
The guy who hit it. Well, I mean, his parents were not poor, so. I mean, and sitting there instead of going in like $2,000-$3,000 or $1,000 to fix it, $150 to get a new one, put it on there, paint it.
Yeah,
that was it. That was it, and it was hilarious. So it was my senior year in high school. So we put the thing in the back of his car because he was a high school friend.
Sure,
and put the bumper in the back of his car. Went to school, took it out of the back, put it in the senior lounge. Because we didn't want it to be stolen out of the back of the car.
This is Beetle Talk.
Beetle Talk,
with
man.
Holga and Puckett. So if you've made it this far into the video, please do share, like, subscribe, and post it on Beetle forums for us.
Yeah, I know. People are sitting there going, stop.
What am I saying? So I'm sorry. You said
I love it.
You said you had something else to talk about.
Oh, we'll talk. We are kind of going long on
We're getting long into it.
Yeah.
You said you had something else that was important. But honestly,
when I said it, I remembered. But now that we've gotten here, I can't remember. No, but a future one. What I do want to talk about one day is that while I'm doing all of this, and we got the people here, Xavier is a sales rep for things.
Yeah.
You know, there are seasons in photography. So this is going to be a future talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, seasons in photography. There are times that I sell reflectors and tripods more than other times.
Okay.
There's times when I sell 120 film more than other times.
Right.
There's just a cycle of when things come in and go out. And we're going to talk about that. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
There are
seasons. I understand that wedding season starts Monday.
It's soon.
No, Monday.
Monday? Yeah. Okay.
Do you know why it's Monday?
Why?
Because football season's over. Wedding season's after the Super Bowl, before the first of the season. Exactly. That's wedding season.
No,
come on.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that makes a lot of sense.
Wait a minute. Scotty, that's wedding season, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see, after Super Bowl. I was wondering because it's like I'm sitting here going, okay.
I'm sorry, we're recording this Saturday before Super Bowl. Wedding season begins on Monday.
It begins on Monday. And that makes a whole lot of sense because I'm telling you.
I thought for sure you knew this.
No, I see. You teach me new things, and it was funny. Because the Thursdays and Fridays before the Saturdays and Sundays, I go through a ton of film. Now, the fun thing about today was, amongst many fun things, was that at the very front, I took my hidden stack of film.
Yes.
And put it out on display.
And we showed that in the Instagram
thing. Showed it in the Instagram.
Oh my gosh. This wall of film, even more in another. It's like there's another part to it.
This is what's out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
The film that's behind the scenes that was actually next door in my living room.
In the vault.
In the vault.
In the vault.
Sure. That's what we're going to call it. In the vault. There's like 1,600 rolls of film.
That's a lot.
Okay, so I'm sitting there pulling this out, putting this up, and I'm giggling to myself.
It's another
because
wall.
It was a midnight and late, but also because it's kind of funny. You see these people when you sit there on Instagram, you see these photos pop up,
and
they sit there and they got, we just got this film in, and it's like 20, 30 rolls of film.
Yeah.
I go, that's not film.
Nah.
This is film.
Mm-hmm. This is the wall of film. This is
the wall of film. And that film that's there, is the film behind this film, waiting to restock it.
Mm-hmm.
And looking down that list, I am ready for wedding season. Would you say that?
Monday.
And I've got the film here waiting for my photographers.
Fresh film in a box. Ready to make every bride look beautiful.
And I've got them all stacked up. People thought they were just empty boxes.
No, they were full.
They were full. And probably all but two of them were completely full. A couple of them I'd taken some stuff out to stuff in. And I'm going to have to stuff some things up. I did put some stuff up last night. But that's you put a still in here of that if you can, man, and show it. That is film.
That's a lot of film. It's a serious amount of film. Yeah. So obviously, guys, you know where to come and get some film right here. You're in Dallas. Stop by, get some film. He's open. What are your hours again, Todd? I forget.
Oh my goodness! If it were only like Holga week.
If only it was like Holga week. You're open Monday through Friday,
12 to 5.
12 to 5. And
Saturday, 10 to 3.
10 to 3. And Sunday, not at all.
Not at all. But we stick around as long as people are still spending money.
That is true. Somebody was still in here after 3, and we were waiting to record.
Yep.
But yet he was still throwing out dollar bills. So
it was like, it was raining, and so when he finished, and he took his entourage with him, his three daughters with him, and they headed back out, and they all bought his daughters bought the little buttons. Yep. Yeah, the Drinsky's buttons, and they loved them. They had to buy something, and so then and then we closed. That was the official.
And here we are. You
30
guys
minutes
are all
later.
caught up now.
Yep.
Well, guys, I think we've gone a little long in the tooth right now. We're just gonna put out the eternal flame. Yeah, you can turn it on tomorrow. That's it. You don't want to pay that gas bill.
I don't want to pay the gas bill.
Well, guys, as usual, please do share, like, subscribe.
Everybody.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
Tell 2 friends.
We had a rush of likes the past few days and weeks. On our Instagram.
And we thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I can't say we can't thank you enough because we can thank you enough.
We can, but we're going to try. Thank you even more. And also...
and it's still Film of the Month.
Still Film of the Month. Chris dropped by.
Now we're just going to be blurry. Why would you do that to us?
Well, we'll sit there and go like this and just let it keep it.
You know I'm going to cut this part out, right?
No. Film of the Month. We actually sold several rolls of Film of the Month.
He's gone overboard now, guys.
I'm sorry.
So we're going to let it go from there, and we'll see y'all next time, guys.
Yeah.
Later. Thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye. Ouch. Woo. Oh, I heard your knee pop.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. It's getting old. Ouch.
I got to hitch him and get him like video.
Oh, at least you still got it. All right, man.
Are we done yet? Is the day almost over?
I tell you what.
If I could just press one more button.
If you could just press one more button.